Number 4 in a series of weekly videos about ascending beyond me versus you, or in simplicity, what I call the good fight. Keep in mind, as I have stated before, this is the root cause, and this is what is systemic. Have you ever said to yourself or somebody else, I don't know why I said that, or I don't know why I did that? In the world we live in today of politically correctness, cancellation, and woke, creating separation and division, which ultimately is not what God, the universe, all or everything intended. So what did all or everything intend? In simplicity, creation of heaven on earth. I realize how lofty this may sound, but how well have we done so far? I mean, really, give it a grade. A, B, C, D, or F. Like a splinter in your mind, something about the world we live in today isn't quite right. Being lost in the game of me versus you is like being stuck in quicksand. The layers of every me versus you experience from day one are burdens you carry, and then there you are, hunched over, slowly shuffling your shopping cart through the aisles of Walmart. That's the current end game. Is that what you want? It doesn't have to be this way. Every Friday in this series of videos, I am reading from my first book, Ascension, Book 1, Me versus You, as well as Book 2, which is not yet published or available. What I'm doing is taking you on a journey to Ascension, or what I also now call Aspiration. Okay, let's get back to it. In any given period of time, there are always a multitude of things to consider in the game of me versus you, egotistically and physically. The list of daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly to-do in relation to you, another, or others is endless, and the circle and cycle of life for preservation, protection, and survival of you is what there is, again, to do in me versus you. It's exhausting. It is not that the energetic game of me versus you are a bad thing, but experience and an understanding to a known of this is essential for ceasing the game. When you can step back and see it for what it really is, necessary for protection, preservation, and survival of humanity, then you can cease being used by it and also not make others wrong or bad for being engaged in the game unknown to themselves. When you do not know, guess what? You do not know. Also, something to consider while playing this unknown game of unknown will is letting go of the emotional high of your own bodily chemicals released from an egotistical or physical win. It feels good to win at anything. Losing does not feel good, and the consolation of learning from your loss is never fun. Winning is how you receive your egotistical high. Like a drug, we are addicted to our own chemical biology. Again, it is not a bad thing, just something to be aware of when engaged in the game. It appears as if there is a logical solution for everything, but it is still a game of protection, preservation, and survival, or simply stated, me versus you. Handling survival of anything is essential to living your path and fulfillment of your purpose or gift to give. Seeing beyond me versus you to me and you ceases what I call the good fight. When you cease to fight, relation begins. At the end of a disagreement, relation begins, and that is me and you. Me and you are together. This relation creates the energetic space or platform for what you are going to do next. Add another in relation, and now it is dominion. When enough energy of others and dominion come together, it becomes a conglomeration. When more people come together, relate, and engage, agreements about anything can change. When anything can change, everything or all does as well. The energy of all or everything is increased or enhanced by adding unto itself energetically when you operate from me and you in fulfillment of your own unique purpose on your own unique path from love. This is how personal suffering and war winds down and ends. Can you see how the evolution to a greater awareness about all or everything occurs? Can you see how this can end the circle and cycle of personal suffering and war? Can you see how this can create heaven on earth? If you cannot, you are stuck in the circle and cycle of me versus you. If you are confused, you are in quicksand. Confusion is a clue. Confusion evades me and you together in relation. Are you confused? Where to start? That's coming. I will post a video every Friday, and I will see you next week. Please like, subscribe, and share. We need to do this together. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I will get back to you promptly. Have a spectacular weekend, and I will see you next Friday.